everyone, welcome to Naribo Karazi and this is Meenu. So yeah, it has been a very long time since I made a video. So it was basically because all my gadgets stopped working. It's like somebody cursed me or something. So I couldn't make a video. So what I did not stop doing during this time period was I did not stop buying more books. So I've added so many books into my little library and I'm so happy to show off all of them. So I actually bought few books from Lock the Box last time. So I couldn't able to show this box to you because of I didn't made video for a very long time. So this time I actually decided to go for this medium size orange color box alone because I was in a book ban technically. So I actually didn't follow it because how can you not buy books when Bookchore comes up with Lock the Box event, right? So usually Lock the Box event happens only once in a year, that too in offline. So after this pandemic, so they have gone online, and because of that they started bringing this Lock the Box event online more often during all these festive seasons and all. So I am not able to hold on to my book ban promise. So yeah, I think they have decided or made their goal to break people's book ban. So yeah, now let's get into the video and I'll show you what are the books I bought. So the first book on the list would be Bridge of Clay by Markus Zusak. So this is a very good version. I have got a hardcover, so it is in a very good state. I like how this book looks. So it seems like the book is very new. I think maybe only one person would have used this book. So this book is basically a story of 5 siblings, basically 5 brothers, how they grew up without any elders at home. So it's about their tale, and especially about a kid called Clay who has a secret and he's hiding it from the entire world, and he's also on the quest of becoming some other person. And their father, their long lost father, returns home and he asks for some weird kind of help, like he wants any one of them to help him build a bridge. So what happens, how these guys live their life, and what happens with Clay? Will he become that person that he aspired to become, or will he lose everything that he has in that quest? So this is the kind of story it is. I have heard a lot of good things about this story and also about Markus Zusak. So I'm looking forward to read this book. So the next book on the list would be Why I Am a Liberal by Sagarika Ghosh. I solely picked up this book because of its title. It was so attractive and I wanted to know what this book has to offer. So it's obviously a non-fiction book and I'm looking forward to read this book. And as you can see, it is also a hardbound copy. So I'm so very happy with its condition and it looks so beautiful. The next book on the list is Jallianwala Bagh by Kim A. Wagner. So this book is about the Jallianwala Bagh massacre. So it is one of the most brutalist and bad things to have happened in Indian history, and I hope this book talks about what happened and what led to Jallianwala Bagh and what was the after thing and all of those things in greater detail. So obviously this is also a non-fiction book, and yeah, I think I bought a lot of non-fiction this time, and also as you can see it's also a hardbound cover and I'm so happy. The next book on the list would be What We Talk About When We Talk About Rape by Sohailal Abdulali. I hope I pronounced the author's name properly. So this book has a very strong title. So after seeing this title, I couldn't stop myself from looking into it. I read reviews and the reviews were also promising, so I decided to give it a try, and I hope it would be good. And this is also a non-fiction and it also has a hardbound cover, and I'm also happy about the quality of the book. So the next book on the list would be Thinking Fast and Slow by Daniel Kahneman. So this book is one of Sushant's favorite books and he has recommended this book time and again. And so it has been on my list for a very long time. So I decided to pick it up this time. And this book is basically about psychology, and obviously it's a non-fiction. And I also read a lot of good reviews, so I'm so eager to get started with this book. So the next book on the list would be The East India Company by Tirthankar Roy. So the reason why I picked up this book in the first place is because I got into an argument with a friend of mine about East India Company, British rule, and all of those things. So, and I luckily found this book as well. So I thought, okay, I would read and equip myself for a better argument. So I think this book will be talking about how East India Company started their business and how it turned out into a big empire, and also how it changed the Indian business and all of those things. So I'm so very excited because reading about East India Company, the British rule, has always been very fascinating, and I hope it's gonna be really good. And this is also a non-fiction again, so I have a lot of expectations for this book. The next book on the list would be Barack Obama's The Audacity of Hope, and this book is something I wanted to read because I've already read his book The Dreams from My Father, and I really loved that book. And that was basically how he started his life and all of those things. And I think this book would be talking about more about politics and how it is important to be inclusive in politics and all of those things. So I like whenever people and greatest leaders, they talk about their political lives. So I'm sure this book is going to be great. And Obama is someone I really love, and I admire him so much. He's one of the greatest leaders that we have witnessed, and I'm so very excited to read this book. I'm sure this book is going to be really amazing because I loved his way of writing. So the next book on the list will be Jeffrey Archer's Shall We Tell the President. So this book is the first book in the Cain and Abel trilogy, I guess. So I've already read The Prodigal Daughter, and I also have the Cain and Abel book. So I thought it would be really nice to buy this book and read what it has to say. So I loved The Prodigal Daughter, and I wanted to know what happened before that and all of those things. I like the characters. And also I'm someone who loves, political stories, political plot lines, and anything and everything that revolves around White House, presidents, politics of any country. So that is something I really love. So I'm sure I will also like this book because it has a very good title, and also the blurb is promising. So I'm so very much excited to read this kind of presidential political plots. The next book on the list would be Maoism, A Global History. So this book is a very, very huge book, as you can see. So I wanted to take this book because I just wanted to know what this political ideology is all about. So if you are, going to accept or reject or review a particular political ideology or anything, I'm someone who believes that you have to first know what it is clearly, only then you can say yes or no to it. So I just wanted to know what it is, and I only have a basic idea what Maoism is about, which has been taught to me through all my civics books at school. So I just wanted to know about it at a greater length, and as you can see, this book is big, and I hope it will tell all of the things that I needed to know about Maoism. And this book is also a non-fiction, so it's basically world history and politics. So I'm someone who loves history and politics and civics, so I hope I will love this book. At the least, I just wanted to know what Maoism is after completing this book, so that I'll be able to make a conversation about it or something. The next book on the list would be Albert Einstein Speaking by R.J. Cudney. So I hope I am pronouncing the author's name properly. I don't know how to pronounce this. Cudney. Alright, so this book is about an unkindly friendship between a little girl and Albert Einstein. So how their friendship starts from a wrong number to a very beautiful friendship is the story of this book. So obviously, when I read the blurb of this book, it was so interesting and I immediately wanted to pick it up and read it. The author has actually written a book based on historic events and fictionalizing around it. And I'm so very interested in reading this book because it is so good, the blurb is so good, and the total idea of the book seems so very nice, and it also has a very good review, and I would really like to read this book. So the next book on the list would be Crazy Rich Asians by Kevin Kwan. So this book is like very famous. At least once in your lifetime you would have heard about this book. Like a lot of people have been suggesting me to watch this film. I think it's available on Netflix or Amazon Prime. I'm not very sure about it. But then I was like, no, I will not watch the film until I read this book. So I've been putting it off for a very long time. So when I finally found this book on Lock the Box, I decided to add it to my box because I want to watch the movie and also read the book. So I'm sure the book is going to be way better than the movie. So yeah, I'm very excited to read it, and I'm sure it's going to be really nice because I have very big and high expectations for this book. And yeah, the cover of this book is not very exciting because I've seen a better cover for this book. But then I was so desperate and I decided to buy this book. But then it is a brand new book. You can see it has this cover and all. So I'm sure it is a new one. So in that way, I'm happy about it. So I am a very big fan of Perumal Murugan. So I read his book Poonachi and I absolutely loved that book so much. So once I came across books by Perumal Murugan on Lock the Box website, I decided to buy all of them. So the first book that I bought was One Part Woman by Perumal Murugan. So this book is a very controversial book. I think this book is the book which made him to stop writing for a very long time. So he vowed, I'm not going to write anymore. So thankfully he started writing again because I think Perumal Murugan is a kind of writer we all need to read. So this book is basically about a couple who are desperately trying to have a child, but they couldn't. So what they decide is there is a village festival which happens in a particular temple where for that particular night alone, anybody can go and have sex with anyone. So this couple, they decide to, take part in this festival as they are desperate to have a baby. But after this incident, the husband is not okay with what has happened. Even though they both have decided together and went and took part in this event, they face a lot of issues. So that is the first book. So because of this book, there were a lot of issues in Tamil Nadu, and that is why the author stopped writing altogether. Then there was this book called Lonely Harvest, which said a sequel to One Part Woman. So I was so interested in reading this book. And also there was another book which I bought, which is A Trial by Silence, which also says a sequel to One Part Woman. So I was so disheartened. So I thought, okay, I bought like same book with different titles. I wasted my money. And I was so disheartened, obviously. So I went and did some research, and that's when I found out like these two books are obviously the sequel to One Part Woman. But the thing is, One Part Woman has two endings. So if you like the first ending, you can go ahead and read this book. If you like the next ending, you can go ahead and read this book. So I was so very astonished to read this kind of a thing because it is so cool. We have read duologies, trilogies, series and all of those things, but a separate book for two kind of climax, it's so good. So I think this idea in itself was so original and I liked it so much. I don't know how people come up with this kind of an idea, and I loved it so much. I think after discovering about that, I had goosebumps and I was just talking about this thing, this idea to a lot of friends. And also these books, I don't know what these books are about because I didn't read their blurb, as I don't want to get any spoilers for One Part Woman. And I'm so very interested in reading all these three of the books because these two books, they were nominated for JCB Prize, and also this book is a very famous book, so I'm so very interested in reading all the three. And along with this box, I received few bookmarkers. So one is by George R.R. Martin and the other one is by Sushant Singh Rajput. So I'm so very happy to have received this. So these are the 14 books that I bought from this Lock the Box event. So the box was tightly packed. There was no any extra space or anything as such, and I'm so very happy with the quality of the books, and you were able to see like most of the books were hardbound and I like them so very much. Thank you so much for watching this video. So before you go, please do like, share, comment and subscribe, and I will meet you again with a new bookish video in real soon. Until then, take care. Bye bye.